Although St Peter's is, do you know what I mean, that's considered like the centre of all Burnley, or this here, Bruce, the houses down there, the man who gave us the painting from Burnley's first water source.
Yeah.
Look, even them buildings say 1837, but there was buildings there silly early. I presume they use this yard up here because it's the closest point where they can display stuff. I don't know. The landmark, that house down there, that's Shorey Cottage, and that's one of the oldest houses in Burnley. Bruce, it's open and there's people in there. We're gonna have to jump over the fence and just do a bit of like, I don't even know what to call it.
We are going to, what's it called? Landmark?
Yeah, the landmark.
The cross here we're looking at.
Well, we're near the centre of Old Burnley. They've got a lot of items on display in here. Burnley's first well, town cross, the stocks. They've got loads of different.
What we're trying to do is see if this cross is the same as the plague stone we're going to see today.
What we think is a plague stone, what some people say is a cross, we're going to try and work out one way or another. Is it a cross? Is it a plague stone?
Yeah,
we're coming here now to measure. We want to measure, don't we?
Yeah. Measure the bottom, see if it's the same, looks the same, and then we'll enter the plague stone. What's different, Bob?
No, they had a base somewhere, but no, there's a cross, Bruce. That's a base of one. I don't know if that is the base to this one. Look how big that cross is at the bottom, Bruce. That's massive.
Plague stone.
Have you got the tape measure?
Yeah.
Are we going in? We're just having a look at the cross, mate.
We just want to take a picture of that cross.
We didn't know where you can go and ask. Well,
alright, sorry mate.
Do you want a picture with that?
With
no,
that?
we don't want a picture. We just want to check the dimensions on it. We're checking another cross in town. Sorry for jumping over the fence. Mate, I've been in here about 15 times looking at them and taking pictures. We just need to get a measurement on that to check something else. We'll go back out whichever way you want us to.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'll literally be 2 minutes, mate. We could just come in through the gate round there, just, do you know what I mean, adding 10 minutes to walk. Bruce, get the tape measure out. We know where there's another one of these crosses. We don't think it's a cross, we think it's a plague stone. So we... Pardon?
Pilgrim cross.
No, I know, but these crosses, there's another base up on hill above the town, and like these people think it's one of these crosses or these thingies. We think it's a plague stone. All the crosses what we've seen, or the town crosses, you know, the hole that you get at the bottom what goes into the base stone, the holes have always been small. All the crosses what we see like this, the holes at the bottom for the cross to go in are massive. Do you know what I mean? We think this one what people think was a cross, we think it was a plague stone. We're just doing a bit of
Plague stone's different, Bob.
what?
It's not the same, is it?
No, this is Burnley's Pilgrim cross. So they used to come this way when they were doing
No, the stocks, Burnley's first stocks there, that's the bottom of the godly cross in it. That's Burnley's first water source.
Like big, we've got like, you know, like 85 sort of poster things that we put out when people come around. It's on easels with all the history.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I've not seen them. Did they give them away free?
Give them away. No, it's they're like proper boards we put out. When
I get you, to show people. To be fair, I'd be surprised if we don't know more about Burnley's history than what's on the board. We've got an history group there, that's all it is.
Turn this off.
To be honest, mate, I've been actively trying to get the cannons back for like about a year now. Like, we believe they got thrown down in sea. They got thrown in off South Sea Pier at Portsmouth. They were supposed to be melted down for war effort. I've been talking to Russian embassy, trying to get replacement guns to go there. Have you seen pictures of the cannons when they were there?
I've seen pictures, but I'm not like...
Mate, the cannons, they should still be there. They're supposed to be in sea now. If we can't pull them out at sea with ropes and chains, we'll get them returned one day. Watch. Bruce, get the tape measure. We
Where's
just.
the other one then?
Well, there's another one of these stones. I'll pull my phone out in a minute. I'll show you a picture. Has this one got an hole in it as well? Because this was this is the base to some sort of cross as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Has that got a little hole in the top? What a thing sat in? Well, this mate, we won't touch it, or
Yeah,
we
you
won't.
can see, yeah.
Nah, that's just a tiny little depression. That's what I mean. So nothing was stood on that, or if it was just held there with gravity.
Yeah. I think something's rested on that.
Because a lot of people say one thing, and then when you come and look, it does something totally different. Bruce, we don't need to know the base, bro. Just this,
Why would that be anything?
the square hole. No, I know, but just get the size down for reference.
You know it is, the cost is totally different.
18-inch side one. 11-inch, 18 by 11. Right, so we got that on camera. Let me stop this. It's how we go over quite a few fences.
Genuinely,
And
if at any point you guys want to come on and look at any of the
yeah,
stuff,
just come to
come in the front door and ask, man.
right. Well, when we come back to the front and we knock on the front, are you going to show us them boards? What you were on about?
I'll show you the board you want.
Yeah. Can we have a little quick look at the boards now before we disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Nice.
the main one. It's just, I mean, it sounds like you already know most of it, but it's literally just, we've got one on the stockade, one on the well, one on the Pilgrim Cross. Because obviously one of the selling points of the building is its history.
Yeah, well, that Burnley's first water source, believe it or not, we went looking for it. I've seen it in an old book. We've gone looking for it downtown in the river. Do you know what I mean? I didn't realise it had been removed and put in that garden.
No, a few things got something.
Mate, even the building's amazing. Have you not been like up in attics or anything, or down in basement?
I mean, I've only been here about 2.5 months. Claire was just still at the door. She's been here a couple of years.
Yeah.
She was there when it was getting renovated.
Oh, do you know what? Have we got masks? Yes, get in. Nice. I've never even been in this building, mate.
You guys want to look around what we've done so far?
Yeah, mate, I'd love to have a quick look around what you've done so far. It looks like an old court building or something.
It's the old grammar school.
Is it a grammar
Look at the woodwork.
Grammar school, 1863, I think it was built.
Built at the same time as the college over the road, was it?
I think this was first. So you had the grammar school, this was it, and then like 19 or something they built the extension, which is that brick wall down.
Going outwards.
Yeah, so right now we're in the oldest part of the building.
Nice.
You can see it used to be it was a grammar school, so down here you've got...
Is this all original floor as well? It's just been like polished up?
I don't think this is the original, so these are like the
I don't know,
floors.
I've seen floor like this in old schools, Victorian schools. That could quite be the original floor, that. Stained glass windows and
So
stuff.
this is all original. You can't go in there.
This looks like a church, mate. Why have they got the crosses and the thing? Right, so the church has paid for
This
it.
was originally the headmaster's office. It's been turned into a storeroom, so all we've done, because it's grade 2 listed, we can't
Do anything to it.
So it's just boxed off with plywood so nothing gets damaged. And
Right,
it's just
right.
But this was what used to be
Is
library.
this grade 2 listed as well? The face of it.
Everything, like we can't touch anything without heritage come in and have a look. So it's just a storeroom in there. But here, like, this used to be the library, so it used to have bookshelves all the way around.
Where's all the old books?
I don't know.
Oh,
What's this?
I can see plans.
So this was the headmaster's
Desk?
table, like his desk. So we took it from that room. That's going in here. This is where we do like wedding ceremonies or like stuff like that.
Yeah, well, is the building open to rent as a public space? Is that what they do?
It's what we're going to be doing. So the building that's open now, the business is a business club. So you can pay a monthly membership. It's co-working, desks, like meeting rooms. We've got a big room that's like the assembly hall, which can fit about 100 people in.
Like a conference
That
room.
used to be their gymnasium, but it's got like the roofs are lovely in there. And then this side was phase 2, which is us doing weddings, birthdays, all the life celebrations. Someone wants to come here from the dance 80th.
They can do
We want to
it.
be that like centre of Burnley.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Is this one of your plans and not an original plan?
That's one of our plans.
I love all paperwork.
Yeah, we're not open yet. I'm still COVID. We're just not able to.
A lot of places haven't been open because of COVID.
But yeah, no.
They've started opening up though. We just visited the
So this is
museum.
all original like features. This is all the original ironwork. The only thing on here that's changed is we've added that one just to stop people falling over.
Why do you think they had the bubbles on the banisters like that? That's a strip.
Sliding down.
Oh, of course, of course. Bruce, to stop the kids sliding down.
It does make sense, yeah.
Oh, you'd still slide down that. Oh, Bruce.
So the original roof.
Mate, do you know what? When you just said it had a fancy ceiling, I weren't expecting that.
Is that
That
the
is
original ceiling?
beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, all of this is the original. Like, it's why it's creative listed. It's all perfect.
I bet it's hard to do like repairs and stuff then, isn't it? Like, you know.
Obviously, we've added that bar, but yeah, everything has to match the old work. The stain has to match, so that'll age.
Why, is this proper oak as well?
Yeah.
Just to match in with this original oak?
Yeah, ages it will match. Like, give it a year or two, it'll start matching.
Yeah, that's just because
Some
it's...
stuff like painting, skirting boards and stuff, it has to match the conker brown that they used originally. So... Well, the reason is, so obviously this building's owned by like Landmark. Was started by Mark Crabtree, who owns AMS Neve. He came here, he's on one of the boards downstairs. Not these two, at the reception, his board's on there. Because he went to Cambridge to do electronic engineering. So he's bought this was his grammar school. So
Shut up, he come to the school.
Yeah, he came to school, that's why he bought it.
What, then he's done good in life, bought it?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's it was run by Burnley College for ages, and then I came here when it was a college, when it was part of Burnley College, you know, the old building.
Yeah, yeah.
I came in and did a bit of engineering, and it was shocking. Like, it was run down, plastic off the walls. In here, they had a suspended ceiling.
So you couldn't even see that?
Same with the wow.
Why would you hide that? I don't understand the you know all the wooden timbers going across, that's just adding weight to the ceiling, that's not adding no structural strength, is it? Do you know what I mean? That's purely for aesthetics. Yeah, there'll probably be some fancier stuff above that again, won't there? Hidden away. You know, because it's going to go to a peak.
Yeah, there's definitely a peak above that bit. We've got access to the wire access.
Do you know what the old hatches are in the wall? They look strange.
I don't know, the middle one looks original, the one on the right looks like one of our access panels. But they look like loading eyes, don't they? Like that one on the right and that one here, you'd almost hang something up there, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, some sort of ropes maybe, or...
But, no, the building's absolutely stunning.
They're going to be oak beams as well up there, aren't they?
So yeah, we're hoping to open this side in about a month and a half, so we'll straight
Yeah, well, it's gone, hasn't it, more or less? It just, people still...
I'm betting a fibre will get extended today.
Yeah? Oh, is today the day?
Yeah, we're fighting Bozza tells us what's happening today.
Well, Bozza don't know what's happening.
I reckon it'll be another 4 weeks added.
Bruce, see if that's effective to stop sliding down. Oh, it's mad that. Do you know what, mate? I've walked past this building probably 1,000 times, and I apologise again, I've jumped over your fence probably about 6 times. I didn't realise it was so nice in here.
A fancy shit toilet we have.
What's this, a fancy toilet?
There we go. It sounds daft, but...
Oh.
I think the fireplace is pretty awesome.
Well, I'm not even tickling your balls here, mate. That is genuinely the nicest fireplace I've ever seen in the toilets anywhere. And I'm sure we're not going to see a better one.
Yeah. Nice.
What are them black bits at the back?
I think that's just the heat somewhere. It's just the old original like brickwork, isn't it?
What, like round bricks? Like what?
It's old cement and stuff, isn't it? But the fireplace isn't running, unfortunately.
I take it hasn't always been a bathroom then?
No, so this was a slightly larger room that was, I think, was one of the original classrooms. But obviously we've kept these walls original, but I think that wall's a bit of a fake wall. Because the entrance side, so the entrance to this side of the building, obviously you've got the original door, you can...
Stone or something, that.
The atrium.
What's an atrium? Is it like a lobby? Like a lobby?
So where right now would have been outside. Because you've got the external wall of the old building. You've got stained glass windows, which is...
Oh my God, look at that. Look at the...
They're brand new, these are custom done. It's a story of Burnley.
I was going to say, look at the etching on the... you won't even see that because it's dark. I don't know, it looks like Townley, bro.
Townley, that.
It looks like Townley.
Yeah, no, that's the point. It
is
the story
Townley.
of Burnley. So you got, on the left at start, it goes.
Pendle Hill.
So these are stories of Burnley.
Yeah, so Mark's
so
got
what-
these done. He wants to do a little bit of a press release and
Do
stuff.
you
when
know
he
the
goes
story
on.
to each one, or is it just being that one?
He'll know the story to each one.
Yeah, he's got it. At some point when we're opening this side, there'll be a little bit of a, like, not a proper grand opening ceremony. There'll be a bit of a get together, get some people in, some of the bondholders and people who've had to get to work.
Yeah, like a bit like an open day
And he
kind of
wants to do
thing.
like a nice little press conference on his, you know,
Well, I'm not going to lie, mate. I'd love to come and hear what he's got to say about that window and them things.
yeah.
Bruce, what can you recognise? I can recognise Pendle Hill, Townley, Three Bells. Don't know what Three Bells means. There's going to be a thistle. That's probably a thistle, Bruce. I'm trying to find. Bruce, I found it. I found it. The mining one. Look.
Oh no,
Bruce,
it's
look.
the mining one.
Look,
No
it's got a
way,
tally.
bro.
Mate, that's a tally.
way,
You'd be
bro.
finding them tallies. Oh, I'm not even wearing mine because we're not on a mine mission. Mate, that's the mining one. We've been doing loads of coal mine stuff. You jump on Google and check us later.
And then I'm guessing on this right one, you've got the sound stuff. So AMS is all sound equipment.
Yeah.
So you've got AMS.
The plane, that's going to be the aerospace, innit? Aerospace up at Finger. Oh, I love them windows. They're mint, aren't they? I was checking them, Bruce.
one, boss.
So that middle bit's AMS, so you've got the sound
AMS,
waves there, 'cause it's
sound
all sound
waves.
technology.
They work with like Snoop Dogg and
They've done some of the
they're in
movies
America.
and stuff.
They've done what?
Well, he's got 2 Oscars, Mark Crabtree.
Shut up.
No, yeah, it's O.B.E, yeah. He's got 2 Oscars from sound. They developed audiophile, which was the first digital file for recording. So before audiophile, it was literally like, you know, tape, analog, have to manually trim and trim. Mark developed audiophile, which was the first equivalent in like an MP3 or something you actually work on live. They did that back in like 1983.
We've probably used this technology then, haven't we?
I mean, we all,
We've
any
100%
sort of sound
used-
software, it's all based on what he started. Which is mental. I'll be honest, I was learning this like 2-3 months ago and I started working, I was like, who?
It's genuinely interesting though. It is genuinely interesting.
I'm glad you spotted the mining one.
I know, we're looking, bro. When he said it's Burnley's story, I started scanning it. I thought there's something to do with mining here. Not a chance you've got Burnley's history and not mining. I was looking at the picture, the tag pulled
Take
it.
Back out through. We're going through the business centre, so it is live, it's open, it's got customers in. So
Right.
just try and tell it.
Yeah, mate. Well,
I'll show you
the best way is for me not to talk. I'm very, very loud.
Just go through and just pull that close behind you. So this is the extension, so it's a bit newer, but I think it's like 1903, so there you go. Pilgrims.
Nice.
You've got your market across there. So
Cross Road just measuring outside. The cross of St. Paulus. Burnley's first market cross. See, they're saying that's likelier to be in a market cross. Do you know what I mean? The cross, what we're going to look at next, is also supposed to have been a cross, but it looks nothing like the stuff
so
there.
Market cross, that was the market cross there. So
That's what I mean. So this is another cross one, which again does not fit what we're going to look
it's a
at.
shame that like it's gone off though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there weren't no holes, so how would they fancy
Well, imagine
that?
it's just
It must,
stone.
it must just gravity was holding it there.
It's not there anymore.
I know, but where are them pieces? They're sat somewhere, mate.
Robbed and put in someone's card, won't they?
Artist representation. See, I didn't think it did that. I don't believe that. I think
Well, it's a representation.
that bottom piece of wood wasn't there, and that top piece of wood was there because we've
And
seen
it went
them.
over the
Yeah,
holes,
that's
yeah.
why these. Do you know what I mean? These gouges, because that's had the thing in, and I've seen them where it does only have the one piece onto it, like an exact bottom bit there.
I agree with you, I've diagonal the
Right,
same.
got to question everything. Right.
Yeah, there's the original well in 1908,
Well,
and it was moved.
I've got an old book on Burnley, and I seen that, and I wanted to go find it in the wall. So we were down in the river here, mate, scouring afterwards. I think we walked past it to go get in the river. They've done pretty well. Look, if you look at it in that, they've rebuilt it very, very well.
Yeah, Mark's really proud of the history. Like,
Oh yeah, well he should be. To be fair, he should be proud of himself, mate, as well. Like as if he's imagine going to school, like, and then buying your own school when you're older and doing this with it.
So this is the other original roof. This was all suspended. You couldn't see this when it came in. So Claire's manager here, she was saying when she came in, they were tearing this all down. It was just that day of just like, everyone looking at how could they hide this away?
I know, it's shocking.
So,
But it's not that, just think how many roofs like that are hid away, you know, behind, like, just...
I love this room because it's like, you go to like most hotels and places, you know, this is where you can have a meeting. You can come in here, book this for a big meeting.
Yeah.
I love the brickwork and stuff, like it's got such character to it.
Oh mate, don't even get me started on bricks. I started collecting bricks recently. Me and him were in a coal mine the other day. It closed over 100 years ago. Because we collect bricks, I must have flipped over 200 bricks trying to find one with a name on. Bro, like the 201st brick I flipped over, Burnley B&L, Burnley Brick and Lime. They closed in 1880 something. The brick's 150-year-old. I've got it at home on my fireplace. It's beautiful.
Don't make them like they used to.
No, not even close.
What's this room used for now?
So
This is going to be like a public space, Bruce.
Conferencing, meetings, we do networking.
So if you're watching this video and you want to rent this room, projector screen, coffees, extra chairs, rubbish bin, loads of chairs. Everyone gets their own promotional pen. We're going to come back here ourselves, to be fair.
Everyone gets talking. This all?
I'm surprised, to be honest, I didn't think it were open to the public like that.
I mean, it's so right now we're in the business centre, so this is the membership only. So
Yeah.
the Apex Centre.
Is that to do with
used
you?
to be the old gymnasium, but that's now 6 small offices, so 2 to 4 desk offices, long-term tenants. So you're like Forbes, Taylor's, piano now.
So it's only ever been a gymnasium back in the
used to
olden
be the old
days.
gymnasium back in the
For
day,
the school.
For the school. But then I think Burnley College had it set up for like arts and crafts. I think they had like a pottery station in there.
It's not like, look at your view. Look at your view out of here. Like they've got a bit of work to do at college. That's going to get fancied up. You've got the old college, like St Peter's. Like that's.
Have you ever been to Sparrowhawk, the hotel?
No,
That's
it's.
got some like I worked there when it was about 15, and the cellar. There is a tunnel. It's not in use. It's not safe anymore. There's a tunnel from Sparrowhawk
To the school.
church. No, to the church.
To the church.
It runs that way, and underneath the cellar, when I last worked there, the cellar's massive. It's the full footprint of the building.
Yeah.
There's rooms just full of church use, you know, the benches.
All the old pews,
Yeah,
the old
there's loads of
stuff.
stuff stored in there.
Would that have made it past the renovation though? Because the football club had it for a little while and they did.
Got rid of it. There's so much stuff stored down there.
Do you know what? I think we'll look into that, to be
It's
honest.
getting sold again now, isn't it? I could picture the football club would have bought it and not touched the cellar. Because the cellar was for like the bar and stuff, which the football club wouldn't use, would they?
I suppose if you don't need it and it's, do you know what I mean, all that work to get it out.
It's like that's a cracking building inside. But,
Got banging views. I'm well glad you come out to shout at us climbing over the fence, mate.
These are some business clubs, so you can come and work in these spaces. You can see it's the old classrooms. Still got the old blackboards and stuff. So we try to keep some of the teachers.
What, and if you want a little 5 minutes off, you can have a game of ping pong?
Yeah, it's a lovely.
That's not just for show, you can have a go on that.
You got Crabtree. That was him going to Emmett and Cambridge for his engineering. And he owns the building now.
Nice. That's mint what he came here, mate, though. You know, that's cherry on top of cake, that. I'd love to buy my old school, fire headmaster. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Is this how we get out, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Cheers.
Thank you very much for showing us around. I massively appreciate that. If you got a quiet minute, jump on Google Northern Monkeys Burnley, have a look what we get up to. You're going to be on telly later. Yeah, just got to look around the landmark. You enjoy your day, mate. Thank you very much. Just after the traffic lights from where Rosie Road swings off that outside, near Old Bull and Butcher, up there please. How are you doing? You alright?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, alright man, alright.
How's your...
Mate, channel's flying at minute. Yeah, we just did our first live yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, man.
And that guy in Manchester, that Martin, he's been sharing us on his channel, so numbers have been flying up past couple of days.
Northern Monkeys, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one, bro. We're up on Manchester Road now, Abergavenny Parish, commencing the 100th anniversary of World War I. It's like a little memorial garden. Bruce, why this is? Yeah, why? Well, I've turned the camera back on before we've got out near the Plague Stone. what we think is a plague stone, what's supposed to be a market cross. These plague stones were placed on old boundary lines, like they were found on old parish boundaries, and that, so I've just shown you a sign there, the parish boundary of like Abingdon Eves. The boundary line is around here somewhere, and this thing what we think is a plague stone and not a thing, it sits very, very close to an old boundary line, which is one of the requirements for a plague stone. I think them crosses were also kept on boundaries though, so that one's like a bit like a double-edged sword for our argument. The main thing what makes it look alright, do you know what I mean? Look, you know yourself, housing, civilization, farmland, farmers, do you know what I mean? These plague stones, you wanted it at the boundary line between the houses and the farm, so the farmers could bring the vegetables, leave the vegetables. I presume the farmer also supplied the vinegar, and then the townspeople could come with the money, put the money in the vinegar, take the vegetables back into the town. Like geographically, it ticks the boxes for a plague stone. Definitely. We're gonna have to do a bit of off-roading here, bro. In the blurb, I can't find it now, but when I was researching plague stones and the kind of places they were, Nicky, it said that they were placed along parish boundary lines. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the common places for them. And when you go on parish boundary lines and look at the ones for Burnley, look, when you come up Manny Road to come up the thing, it's proper close to a boundary line. Like, it's not exactly on it, but the blurb did say close to boundary line, so it ticks a couple of the boxes. It looks like one. It's in the right sort of location, and another thing it said, where they were placed was like halfway between the farms and the town. Like,
it's in farmland, isn't it?
No, that's what I mean. No, it's on the boundary line. Look, it's basically where the built-up area stops and then farmland begins. Like, so it ticks 3 boxes in the description.
So, what date was this plague?
Plagues are old, bro. Lancashire were really, really bad.
Yeah, what date?
I think the last one was 1666 in the UK. There's been later ones, like in America, like not even that long ago, like bubonic plague, but like the last time we had it here in the UK, I think was 1666.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the size of Burnley in 1666.
Oh yeah, it would have been tiny. No, but the town would have still been down there, and farms would have still, do you know what I mean? Farming land would have still been in the same place, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? So it isn't the sort of place. So I think some people have said it was some sort of cross, or a cross has been in it, but I'm not having that. When you see its location,
most terraced houses in Burnley have only been built in 1900 and something. Only like 120 year old at most.
Lancashire were it really bad, so Burnley's going to have been it bad as well. So 100%, if other places had these plague stones, we're going to have had a plague stone as well, aren't we? Like, surely. It was Jeff lives in one of the houses near it, one of the group members. He sent us a picture of it in the field behind him, you know, because I put a thing in asking, has anyone seen anything what looks like this, and he popped that one up there. To be fair, we need to go get a look at it, don't we? It's like we're going to bump into it now. Like, just keep walking on this trajectory and we'll see it all bump into it. I don't know if it's on, like, it's a bit like on edge here. The wind's well bad, it's there. Bloody hell, grass has well shot up since last time. It was well easier to see, Bruce.
Coming up the wind.
The wind. You're going to get bad wind no matter what. Bruce.
There's not a chance.
Listen to my theory. If you stuck stone in there to make it a cross, Bruce,
all over.
Would it also give some kind of scratching on the side? Bruce, look.
That's not deep enough to
Bruce, that's had something in it.
It's had water in it, hasn't it?
Look at the stain.
You can fill it with water.
Why is it brown?
Ooh.
Is that poo? I've just touched it.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Right, so
No, it don't smell like poo.
What we think is a plague stone.
Yeah, we think this is a plague stone. I'll add some other footage. If I hadn't already added other pictures of stuff what looks like plague stones, I will add some footage. I'll also add some pictures of crosses. Oh no, we're showing you down at that other thing what crosses are like. Bruce, get the... I want to show.
Yeah, I'll send it in a minute. I'm just at somewhere in a minute. No.
I want to get a visual representation of what some plague stones look like. Because as soon as I showed you that, Nicky, and you seen that other picture, straight away you said it's a plague stone, innit?
Well, looking at them and
But
looking at
I said the exact same thing. Hang on, let me get a picture of
it's
it.
very much like them two there, at least.
Well, that were on then, I'm going to say. You fucking want
Tape measure out again. Check the dimensions on this. Mate, Bruce, I'm not having an animal. That does look like cow shit though, bro. And polystyrene, I swear to God. 1 foot, so 6 to 8 inch shorter on that side, and 11 on that side. That was the short distance on the other one, Bruce.
You sure?
Mate, it's Bruce hand. Look at it above.
Yeah.
It's not even square.
Look, it's not square. There's a lump there. How would you even get a good stone rock?
Thing is sat in.
Man, what are we words? Look, how would you get across from there from?
Move some of the grass. It's also on a slant, Bruce. It's not straight. What would have done that time? Like the stories of this being a cross or a cross were in it. Now, if you can tell us or show us evidence that this was a cross or there was a cross in it, then do that, because we're going at it both angles. We want to know, was it a cross or was it a plague stone? We think it was a plague stone, and we think it was a plague stone that much.
We brought some stuff.
Yes. Let's get some bits in. Vinegar.
I'm really sorry if the wind.
Vinegar. Why we've got the vinegar, what the farmer used to do, the farmers used to come, the people in the town wanted the farmers' vegetables, the farmer wanted the people in the town's money. Because of the plague, do you know what I mean, they were onto it. I don't know how they knew vinegar, presume it's because it's some sort of acid or something, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Think what it does to a penny when it's dirty.
Yeah, well we'll see now, because we'll throw some cash in. People used to come from the town, the farmer would come, put the vinegar in here, leave the vegetables. Where would he leave the vegetables? On the floor? On the rock?
On the side, on the rock.
On the rock.
Yeah, they'd be on the rock.
The farmer would leave his vegetables on the rock, the people would come, throw the money in, take the vegetables, farmer would come back, take the money out of the vinegar, everyone's winning. Basically, Bruce, I think this is a bit like an honesty box, like the first honesty box you ever got. Unless we're wrong and it was a cross, we're about to turn it into a plague stone. So regardless if it wasn't a plague stone, it's about to be one. You tell us what you think, but we don't think a cross has sat in that. Do you know what I mean? We've just been down to that other place to look at ones that have got crosses sat in them. Do you know what I mean? Look at the side walls and whatever this residue is here. Even just putting a massive piece of stone in there, I think it'd weigh a couple of 100 key. There'd be scratch marks and it'd knock like them little bubbles off and stuff. That has not had a cross sat in it, has it, Bruce?
No, it's not deep enough.
Have we got stuff to open all the vegetables?
Yeah.
Should we scrape out the poo / whatever it might be?
I don't know.
Let's get the potatoes out onto here, you know what I mean? Then we've got a plastic bag to scrape some of that out. If farmer comes, like hopefully, he'll be as friendly as your man down at the landmark where we'll just be. Yeah.
We're just getting some vegetables out of them, yeah.
I can't actually get into this. Right. I know you might.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Obviously some of these vegetables might be
Bro,
wrong.
that looks good enough to eat.
See if it's edible, eat one on way downfield. Obviously we googled what vegetables did they have in 1600s, and to be fair they had more vegetables than we thought they did. We don't know. I don't think they had chewies, bro. Like they had more stuff than what you thought though, innit? They even had salads were just getting big as well in the 1600s. Some of them are falling off the cucumber. Bruce wanted to get that. No, we wanted photogenic vegetables. They had apples. Bruce, where's the bag?
Bag, which bag?
For the potatoes.
Oh, it's in my bag. I put it in the bin. Yeah, in my bag.
I want to scrape some of that.
No rubbish around here, bro.
Yeah, standard, but let's scrape.
Fresh land.
No, I need a bag, Bruce.
Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't know what you wanted it for.
Yeah,
I
no.
wanted it to be looking like rubbish.
Bruce, that's definitely poo. I've touched that with my hands, bro.
Why didn't you know the cow?
Oh, bro.
That's cow poo and Bob touched it.
Ah! Wounded.
Lick it, smell it.
I'll slap it on your head, bro. We'll take that one with us. We need to get the cellophane wrapper off because they didn't have that. You saw it in vinegar.
Trying.
I've genuinely never unwrapped a cucumber, Bruce. It's going to be bad wind. What's the vinegar doing, like cooking it or something?
Yeah, making it a bit more smelly, you know, the dads.
Rubbish.
Oh, oh.
Camera's gone.
Bad.
It's windy though, isn't it?
Camera fell over.
Where would farmer getting his vinegar?
They would just had a lot of it, wouldn't they?
See what kind of residue that vinegar leaves in, like a vinegar or something. That's definitely residue staying around that thing, Bruce. That's had a liquid in it. It's had a liquid, not a rock, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think they're right on this one. We could be wrong. No, not leave a stain. We've seen holes with water in. Tape measure. I'll need some money. We couldn't get any coins from 1600s. Our oldest coins are from like 17, 1800, so for the sake of throwing 1700, 1800 coins in it, we're going to throw some modern day money in it. But like the concept is still the same, innit, Bruce? Like, you know what I mean? You come, throw your money in. There's a thing, more squid in as well. Throw it in. Throw it in, get your veg. Obviously we can't see that money anymore, but you know it's in there. These vegetables and fruit needs unwrapping, Bruce. Unwrap it, let's get a photograph. We'll go down, we'll stick a video on, and we'll let people tell us.
See what everyone's got to say about
it. Yeah, well, the story is Jeff.
Anyway.
Jeff lives in one of these gaffs over here. I've messaged him to tell him that we're in the field. He might even show his head up if he's about. We all think this is a plague stone, but Jeff has confirmed that there's stories, the locals or something, people think that they were crossing this, but you can't always believe what you're told. You have to go and check things yourself. We're convinced that this is no plague stone, and even if it isn't, don't tell me that don't bloody look like one, because it does. Bruce, that's mint. Some of the veg, yeah, the money's in.
The veggies and stuff are there.
The vinegar's bubbling, it's doing some sort of chemical reaction. It's cleaning the COVID off of the money, the plague's cleaning. Do you know what I mean? But the farmer wouldn't even know if the money was in there. What would he do? Just stick his hand in vinegar and hope for the best?
It's making me think he'd have white vinegar now.
White vinegar.
And it wouldn't have had poo in it either, so the window was dark.
But did they have white vinegar in the 1600s? The last plague in the UK was 1666. So, did they have white vinegar then?
I'm not aware of that.
Well, I don't think they did.
We will have to check that out, to be fair.
It's
definitely doing a reaction to something.
It's probably the poo in it and not the money. Bruce, do you know what? I've made a rookie error. My battery's on like 5%. Have you got enough battery on your phone to take some photographs of this?
Of course. I'm going to turn this off, take some photos.
Yeah, I'm going to turn my camera off as well. If you think this is a plague stone like we do, please will you tell us you think it's a plague stone. If you know we're wrong and it did have a cross in it, please will you also tell us, and tell us where the cross is if that's the case. We're genuinely interested to know on this one. We think it's a plague stone, and to us it's a plague stone. It fits everything it needs to fit, but please tell us what you think about that.